Welcome to Unit 03a, the LCGPA architecture. This educational series, comprising 28 units, explores industrial localization in Saudi Arabia. We move from understanding why to localize to how manufacturing is built, funded, and matured through the value chain. This unit focuses on how local content is measured, mandated, and proven. The LCGPA acts as a demand-side engine, defining measurement, mandate, and proof. The core idea is that a percentage score is achieved, not self-declared, but proven through a certified audit. Capability precedes certification. Focusing on measurement, the direct formula calculates local contributions as 6 local contributions divided by the relevant cost. It involves a direct ratio with no blending or quality score in the calculation. The direct ratio consists of local contributions divided by the relevant cost. Local contributions include goods and services, labor compensation, and capacity-building elements like training and R&D. The result is the local content percentage, with R&D and export revenue capped at 10% each. There is no quality score or 70-30 blend in current templates. In financial evaluation, the local content weight in the award decision is 40% versus 60% for price. The 40% local content component includes 3 parts: baseline, target, and listed company points, all equally weighted at 50% for illustration. Axis 2 is the mandate, focusing on the mechanisms that guarantee a buyer for localized products. The key question is, who must buy locally? This involves ensuring demand to support the localization effort. There are 3 alternative mechanisms chosen by contract type, plus a separate mandatory list. These are 10% price preference for goods contracts, LC weight in evaluation for project contracts, and minimum required LC for high-value contracts. The mandatory list is a separate obligation, not stacked with the mechanisms. Cabinet Resolution 658 extends the local content mandate to state-owned companies, connecting the policy to the largest industrial spenders in the kingdom, such as Aramco, SABIC, and Ma'aden. The focus shifts from guaranteeing a buyer to building the capability to qualify. Axis 3 is proof, which is how compliance is proven, moving from a formal template to an approved score that the buyer can trust. Local content moves from a claim to an approved number through a family of templates. These include baseline to determine the current local content, plans for future targets, and reports for actual performance, ensuring the score is auditable and trustworthy. A local content score must pass a verification chain, measure the score using the official template, verify it through a certified office, approve the score by the authority, and retain the records for 10 years. Only a score that survives this audit can be relied upon by a buyer. The architecture has 3 implications for the manufacturer, investor, and policymaker. Manufacturers must design for high direct LC ratios. Investors gain visible revenue assurance. Policymakers achieve market trust through an auditable verification chain and credible numbers. With 40% of the tender award decision weighted on local content, how can we differentiate between companies merely chasing the percentage and those building genuine, sustainable capabilities? How does your own strategy reflect this distinction?
This video's content is educational and not an official government document. Please verify the figures on lcgpa.go.sa before making any decisions.
In summary, measurement defines. The mandate guarantees a buyer, and proof builds trust. Master the architecture, and the score follows capability. Join us next for Unit 03b, which covers the localization programs of major entities.